Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Soul Talk with Kilfox. We're going to do a general tarot card collective reading here. See what's in our energy this morning. I think I'm going to start with my homemade deck here. Hope everyone has found themselves well. Start of the week, we've got imprisonment here. Wow, isn't that a beautiful start to our week? Let's see what else we have here. Taurus rising. So this could apply to someone who has Taurus rising in their chart. Could be looking at imprisonment here, or someone related to or close to a Taurus rising. Undecided decision. Okay, so I'm getting somebody here who doesn't want to come out and say they're guilty yet. They're still on the edge of their seat. They don't know what they want to do here, how they want to play the game. We've got mystical interpretation here. So so this person can't make up their mind because they can't see or understand or intuit what it is, like the grander plan. Like if I plead this, am I really going to be granted this kind of thing? Like they don't know which way to go, and that's on purpose because their gifts, their intuitive connections have been severed. Strike here. They've striked themselves out. I mean, there's not much else you can do when it's you striking your own self out, bro. What else do you expect? Yeah. We've got authorship here. So, like we were talking about a couple days ago in my universal message, we've got a new set of authors installed for the universe. So congratulations, by the way, to all of those authors. Thank you for hanging in there. Thank you for being true and honest to your calling. We've got work here. Yep, so as soon as this situation, this deal, whatever's trying to come through here, as soon as this person decides what they're going to do, then we can actually get to some useful work around here. Lost and found in the reverse. Something about, I think they're leaning more towards the plea deal because they've got family or a child or somebody here they care about that they wish to protect. We've got burning the candle at both ends. So yeah, we're dealing with somebody who's definitely fought an addiction for a very long time here and is not showing any signs of improvement. This has affected a family, children. We've got kingship here. So rightful kingship being brought into his place. So no matter what this person decides to do with their situation, like it's not going to stop everything else coming through. So it's one of those things where, I don't know if you guys have heard the saying, but it's 100% true. Any decision is better than no decision. Okay, so what if you accidentally make the wrong decision? At least you can say at the end of the day that you chose it. And at least you can say that you learned from it so that the next time the opportunity arises, you can do better for yourself. But to just sit back and let somebody else put your life into their hands, I mean, you're giving away your power. You are willingly, consciously, competently making that decision. Institution here. So it looks like somebody may require some rehab, so they may be sent to rehab, but they're not gonna get out of the actual prison sentence here. It'll just be part of the program. Something about, definitely has to do with identity theft, facing consequences. It came out in the reverse, but I'm taking everything upright right now. So facing consequences. So whoever this person is that I'm talking about here, waiting for, they're definitely taking responsibility at this point, saying, yeah, you know, I did do such and such. I did play my role. Star navigation here. So this is definitely under a spiritual and cosmic court. So this is someone who's already been moved from the collective's energy, admitting the truth. They have no choice but to admit the truth. Because even if they lie, like, they're literally just going to make themselves look very stupid in front of the entire world. We've got identifying fallacies. So I don't know who they decided to come up against in our collective, but our collective stays studied up. For those of you who don't know, we stay studied up. Someone definitely had no fucking idea who the fuck they were playing with here. Tiger's eye. Nice. So something also about a very close eye having to be kept on this person no matter what is going to be required. Like 24/7 surveillance. All right, so let's go ahead and check in with our tarot decks. See what we got coming out here. Let's do our magic midnight magic. I always say that backwards. I do see, if you can tell here, we've got the Capricorn here on top and standing on business over here. So I could be talking to a Capricorn judge who does not fucking play around. All right, we've got the Six of Swords here. Page of Pentacles. Something about someone else is over here confessing to their sins as well. They're realizing that because this other person over here, which I do feel is a female, because this person has been caught, there's no way out for this other person. Like, just guilty by association. Like, it's as simple as that. Something to do with that. The Magician is here in reverse. So something about there's been an undercover, I'm hearing multiple undercover agents that have been a part of this little shindig, that this is only two people, part of a much larger association, corporation here that have been working together. Like, someone's tapped in straight into the crime syndicate itself. Ace of Pentacles here. Something about somebody having, what's it called? what is that? License to kill. Someone involved in all of this has a license to kill. Queen of Cups. But you have to understand, anyone who's actually licensed to kill, they have stuff to go through, bro. Like, they're not just gonna take somebody out because you're fucking jealous of them. So we're out here knocking queen pins, king pins out of their seats, mafia leaders taken down. It's a whole lot of shit going on. Like, damn, the moon is here in reverse. Everyone's going down. Absolutely everyone. But it was absolutely planned that way. Absolutely planned that way. It was never meant to allow these people to get away with shit. A lot of thievery here. Lots of thievery. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Lots of abuse. Child abuse. Just human abuse in general. The vengeance. Overcoming slights. A choice. Yeah, it's a time of making a choice right now. But I understand that most of these people, they don't even know what choice to make because a lot of them don't even know, like, they have no direction at this point. This takedown came as such a surprise, they really don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. The witch in the reverse. But something about they've been given more than enough time to figure this shit out because they were given warnings all along. Even when they were going down, they were given warnings saying, hey, they're about to take you out. And what did they choose to do? Continue what they were doing. But that's on you, bro. You made your choice. Now you need to lay in it. Lay in the bed you made. We got the merchant here in reverse. So something definitely to do with scamming people. Stealing their money. This is, I'm telling you, and this is definitely an international ring that I'm seeing and picking up. The hunter in reverse. Something about someone came against a hunter. And even though that came out in reverse, something about the hunter being successful with something. I think it's referring to the license to kill here. They didn't have to kill anyone. They didn't kill anyone. Because it was all just fucking bullshit from the get-go. The painter is here. Yeah, so we've got a cleaner who is spilling the beans on everything. Whoever this groups use to do their cleaning work to come behind them after they've committed their crimes. Yeah, they're the ones talking right now. I mean, not that they have a choice at this point, but see what else we've got in our energy. What else do we need to know about this situation? Situations. Punishment is here. I'm not taking anything in the reverse right now. It's just what I'm being asked to do. Conservatorship in the reverse. So something about there was a setup. People have been faking the circumstances of their conservatorship. Something about because they were doing this to someone in real life, that they set up some actors and stuff to say that this happened to them. So that number one, when other people claim the same thing, they would not be listened to, that it would be dragged out. Everybody will be like, oh no, you know? Like that's But something about they fake the whole thing. They fake the entire thing. And they're trying to avoid, because they're just trying to avoid prison time here, consequences. Some of these people have to pay with their souls, and they're just desperate not to do that. But that was the contract they made. And everyone in the community is aware of this now. So they're on something about a group is on standby right now, because not all of those characters in that situation, not all of them are up for court yet. They're being held, but not up for court. So we've got elder abuse here. Yeah, so obviously they've run the scam on the elder people too, as our elder community, I should say. You have to understand that our elders are sacred, bro. If we don't take care of them, there's nothing left to be sacred. Offer in the reverse. Something about somebody was trying to take a home from an elder, trying to claim that she wasn't who she was, and kicking her out of her own house, turn around trying to sell it or rent it out and make money off of it. But this is her fucking house. Like she was there when it was built from the ground. She hustled for this, and yeah, this is a female I'm picking up on right now. Now, I know this applies to more than one person, one story, but there's just this elder female that's coming through at this time, kind of speaking to us. Foul play. So she may have also been a witness, or maybe because she's connected to the house, she can psychically pick up on the fact that there was some kind of foul play that went down, some kind of illegal activity. Could possibly, it's got something to do with the sex trafficking, is what I understand. And so now, because now they want to turn around and give it back to this elder, so that they can say that they had nothing to do with this foul play, that whatever this job was, whatever, that they're just gonna pin this on this old lady and her family. But they didn't read the fine print of whatever contract they took upon to be able to even attempt to pull this off. That's what I said. Children are involved. What else do you have for us? We've got the death card in reverse. So yes, divine intervention has been at play from the get-go. Something about Spirit wanting me to assure someone that everyone is protected, everyone is safe, everyone's alive. That's gonna resonate with someone here. Probably just one, but last resort here in the reverse. Yeah, something about one of these elders that they attempted to abuse, they've been protected all along. I mean, imagine, they're the ones that built the house from the ground up. So yeah, the town is gonna know this person. So if you're able to go to a courthouse and file something, believe you me when I say they are letting you do that. That is them giving you the fucking opportunity to come back, to shut this thing down. You know, when they denied what you were trying to do the first time, that was your fucking sign. From there, I mean, it's all you, bro. These are your decisions. Shut up and take the lick. Get it over with. Everyone's acting like they're 5 years old, you know, trying to run from mama, trying to give them a whipping. Fucking stupid here. Grow up. So, we're going to ask our angels what else there is that we need to be aware of, and we are going to close out. So we have the Two of Cups here. So there's been something about a detective couple, like a couple that works really well together. I'm getting male and female couple who are detectives and they work on cases together. They've been on these cases. They've been the ones that have been identifying the links between all these huge organizations and all this. I mean, you guys have no idea how bad the courts are in flux right now because there is just so much piling up. I mean, every second we're receiving another piece of evidence. Strength is here in reverse. This is just something that none of these people are going to be able to overcome. It's just time's up. Get out of here. Get lost. You don't belong here. 8 of Cups in reverse. It's like now these people are worried about their kids. Now these people are worried about their family and what's going to happen to everybody that get left behind. Now they want to worry about that. They weren't worried about that when they were pulling this shit. Justice is here. These people will not be able to ever travel again. They will always require gridlock, is what I'm hearing. 2 of Wands is here. This is moving forward. Judgment's moving forward. We have to get through this. This is bullshit. We don't have time for this. I'm hearing nobody has time for this. Temperance. If y'all want to fight over what's real evidence and what's not, y'all need to take that up appropriately, okay? But if it's not real, get it the fuck out of our faces right now. Balance the shit, okay? That's what we're here to do, period. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Sounds like justice is severely hard at work, thank God. This is really great energy. I'm really loving this. For those of you who are facing, punishment and all this and that are worried about your family and everyone, you should already know that we're the ones that have been doing right all along. So are we going to leave those people out? No, we're not. We're going to take care of them. Okay, we're going to make sure they get what they need. All right? Everyone's going to be taken care of. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing in my energy. If you would like to, please leave a like, share, subscribe, or comment, because all of that helps me to grow this channel. I appreciate you, and until next time, you guys, stay cool.